Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Charmaine, the founder and lead digital marketing consultant and trainer at Sky Digital Agency. At any point of this video, if you have any questions at all, please remember to drop a comment below. If you're interested to find out more, do check our social media pages out, especially our Instagram page. And this is our email. If you'd like to get connected with me, just let me know you have seen our videos either on YouTube or Facebook. Be sure to get connected. Alright, so today's video topic is about A.I.D.A as a marketing model. Many marketing campaigns, not even social media or digital marketing, we have a lot of things that are missing, which A.I.D.A can help guide us in our marketing strategy. So if you're a marketer, if you're an entrepreneur, or even a business owner, this video is for you. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. In my previous video, I actually talked about the evolution of advertising, and this is really important. So I'll do a very quick recap and I'm going to link the video below. Okay, so majority of businesses today are advertising like we are in the 1800s and 1920s. They prepare a graphic, they talk about their business, they just advertise about their business, right? They forgot about what happened in the 1960s, which when color photography came about, many brands, especially the big brands, were trying to leverage on the emotions that the color photography can capture and able to communicate their marketing message that they would like emotionally. Okay, so in more detail, what I talked about how Google and social media advertising has changed the advertising in the 1800s and 1920s, even up to the 1960s, of course, is our capabilities of promoting this ad campaigns based on interest. We have video capabilities now as well. So these are all the things that we have to take into consideration when we are advertising on social media. Alright, so without further ado, let's move on. And if you'd like to learn more about evolution of advertising, click on the link below that I have, which is also a video that I've uploaded on YouTube. Why do 75% of businesses fail in social media advertising? One of the key things is it was actually reported 84% by Forbes, but out of 10 business owners that I speak to, about 2 to 3 would understand or have some form of awareness campaigns set up for them, and they understand more about the sales funnel strategy. Okay, so this is a very quick example, and if I were to have a course called LinkedIn Marketing Course, which we do, but if I have this course and I'm going to tell you today that, oh, you know, we have an upcoming course, and this is the first time you heard about me, this is the first time you saw my ads, you probably wouldn't know who I am or who this agency is or why you should even trust this agency. One of the key things that we need to understand is that people, our customers, need to know us. And how can they get to know us? Right? We can talk a little bit about LinkedIn stats. We can share with them about how many people are logged on LinkedIn, why LinkedIn is useful for B2B or even B2C. What are the pros and cons about LinkedIn? So they get to know not only about our brand, but the brand who shares all these things with them, and that builds the relationship. Okay, so A.I.D.A in short stands for awareness, interest, desire, and action. So I'm going to talk about awareness and interest first. Brand awareness is probably the cheapest on Facebook and Instagram. The problem about brand awareness is that many people are looking at brand awareness campaigns with immediate ROI, meaning that they would like a sale from this brand awareness campaign, which typically does not happen that way. Brand awareness actually leads to generating interest of your brand, finding out more about your social media pages or the products and services that you offer. Not specific to a particular product or service. In our case, not particularly specific to a particular course as yet, but I could advertise about what's the problem with majority of maybe the courses available in the industry today or in Singapore today, right? And I can say that at Sky Teacher Agency, we focus on a small class training of maximum 8 to 10 packs, and we start with minimum 4 packs. You have one-to-one consultation time with the trainer. You are able to learn comfortably. You are able to finish up and launch a campaign by the end of the class, right? All these are brand awareness and generating interest about finding out more about what we do as a company, as a training agency. With those two addressed, so it's possible that you can address both the awareness and generate more interest in one campaign. But I would say that it's probably not possible to do all 4: awareness, interest, desire, and action in one campaign. That's the key thing. And desire is mostly trying to build upon pain points. So why would I want to purchase an item? Like, why would I want to purchase this water bottle? It's anti-spillage or something like that. So that desire, so you manage to talk about a pain point that I have, maybe or spilling or leaking bottles, and your product solves this problem. So how can you build that desire? For us as a training agency, what we can do is to show group photos, people who are enjoying the class, our testimonials maybe, and even adding value to our potential participants who are about to sign up for our classes before they take the action. So I would say typically we are splitting one campaign for a particular product up to at least 2 to 3 different social media marketing or digital marketing campaigns. Biggest problem is majority of businesses are jumping from brand awareness to action. So just asking people to sign up or to buy a particular product and so on. Okay, so that's why we fail in advertising. We fail to understand the core to social media marketing and advertising, which a lot of people would then say like, oh, what about SEO marketing then? SEO marketing actually has very low brand recall. So what do I mean by this? I may not be searching for a particular product or service over and over again, but you are able to actually show me your ads as a company based on my interest, which is the same demographics and audience I have been targeting maybe for a particular campaign. Alright, so all these are brand recall. So you might not need to learn about social media marketing and advertising right now, but that's something that I have already planted in your minds. So this is why social media marketing and advertising is really effective for businesses. So you are gathering new customers who do not have the intent yet, but you're building the awareness and leading them through the entire A.I.D.A model. Okay, so at any point of time of this A.I.D.A model, I typically usually drive traffic to a landing page for a free webinar training or an ebook that they can download, and that's when I would follow up with email marketing and so on. So that's about integrated digital marketing, but just to give you an idea of social media marketing campaigns and how it should be done. We shouldn't just keep driving traffic to our website. At certain points, we need to generate email leads, databases for our business so that we can remarket to them with a cheaper alternative, which is email marketing. Okay, email marketing is free if you have less than 1,000 to 2,000 email database, okay, with MailerLite.com or MailChimp.com. I'll link them below as well. Do check them out. And if you'd like to learn more, we have some videos that talk about why email marketing is important, and I'm going to link those below as well. We do not have a well-designed campaign, okay? If you're not applying the A.I.D.A model, or you do not split your campaigns up to awareness and action campaigns, or even having 3 campaigns to build that interest and desire, we typically do not have a well-designed campaign. So I have a quote to share with you here, and I like this quote a lot. It explains so much. This quote is by Brian Reed. It says, "Everything is designed, few things are designed well." Okay, so in a social media marketing campaign, you might design something out very nicely. You spend money on a graphics, you spend money on a video, but we might not have thought through the funneling of this entire process for our customers. Okay, so I'm gonna dive a bit deeper on what you need to take note of when we are applying A.I.D.A. Right? So A.I.D.A, awareness. How can you drive awareness? How can you drive or attract more attention to your business and brand? Okay, who you are, what you do, the headline, the title. You try to communicate interesting facts or stats even to capture their attention to find out more about what this is all about. I might not be interested in learning social media and digital marketing, but if you tell me about how social media marketing and advertising has become, how it has helped certain business, I might click to read, right? So that's awareness and attracting attention. And just imagine, because I click to read, you are retargeting me with another advertising campaign, okay, to keep my interest there. Awareness typically has to be fast-paced. That's where you get the most data. It has to be attractive enough such that they click through so that you can retarget them, or they have engaged with your post with a like or comments or shared it with their friends. That's the very ideal case. Attractive graphics, and if they click through, your hero image on your landing page should be similar and also attractive. You can ask questions as well, okay, in your copywriting, identify pain points and who you want to help. Next, interest and generating interest in your brands. The benefits of the solution, the types of products and services you have. This is probably, it can be, okay, it doesn't have to be, but it can be a retargeting ad. So you can say like, what are key components in success, social media marketing and advertising success, right? Investing in good copywriting, writing for scanners, have a relatable title, stop losing money with your social media ads, something like that. Draw interest with your attractive offer. So sometimes what we do is we also advertise about our free ebook giveaways, or we land them on our website where after a minute or when they are about to exit the web page, they are prompted with an attractive pop-up offer. Okay, if you'd like to see, you can actually check out our website course page, where different course pages will have different ebook pop-up. You can ask questions as well. You can add value at this point, keep that interest going. So that's what we do. If people have engaged with us on Instagram or Facebook and YouTube, we continue adding value on those platforms. Alright, so share about the benefits rather than the features. And what this means is, if I were to sell you a course and I will tell you that this course is going to help your business grow your sales, those are benefits. Okay, if I were to tell you that this course I'm going to teach you about strategies, about key principles, about step-by-step guide on how to launch your ad, how to design, these are all features. But the benefit of these things that I'm going to teach you is to help you grow your business and grow your sales, grow your revenue, right? So those are benefits, okay? So that's a quick example there. Third point, desire. How can you stimulate that desire to purchase with you due to your branding, your brand positioning, the values and emotions to decide in to move them from desiring to the decision stage. The key thing about this is, majority of times, if we are not using people, photos, faces in our ads where we capture emotions, typically the desire is harder to actually kind of communicate. So that's also one of the biggest issue that businesses need to identify when they are advertising on social media and digital marketing. At this point, the desire could have been, a lot of people are doing it, testimonials, video testimonials, which are not easy to get. So you can try to think of how you can explain, maybe in case studies, to help build that desire, right, of success stories and showing results and improvements that they can have. So that builds that desire. And if I have some simple calculations, kind of like calculating the return on investment on social media marketing and advertising for Facebook and Instagram, that's going to build that desire, because they can visually see how they're supposed to budget and why $10, $20 ads a month are not going to work, or a week are not going to work. Okay, last but not least, action. So how can you trigger the action? Majority of the time is that urgency to buy. Your copywriting should trigger that. Stay ahead of competition, those are urgency. Retail, for e-commerce, it might be free shipping, or you buy this shirt and you get a hat for free, something like that. Okay, so urgency to buy. The action typically triggers a sale, okay, a sales call, a form that they have filled in. You should be thinking of the ease of paying you. Typically, if your products are like in hundreds and thousands of dollars, think about what's an easy way for them, a lower barrier for them to purchase with you. Is it a webinar for us, right? We could think of those things, a webinar training, like a 30 minutes, 45 minutes training. That would help lower the barrier to purchase. Okay, so in my previous video, I also talked about how Coca-Cola and Nike actually does their ads. I'm going to show you when we talk about emotions and all that, how Coca-Cola has done their ads, okay? So if you see some of the mood boards, some of the ads that I'm showing you today, typically it's always a guy and a girl, and majority of the time they are either like enjoying a football game or they're just hanging out as friends, and they're enjoying both the Coke and the Coke Zero together. Right, so that was their Coke Zero campaign. You can see here is always about that emotions, okay? Tastes more like Coke, looks more like Coke. Always smiles and in a hot sun drinking that Coke. If you want to look at emotions right, okay, think about their copywriting. This is how we celebrate. This was a graphic, but I'm sure they had a video similar to this. I remember seeing all this like New Year, Christmas kind of like celebratory adverts from them before. And I just want to show you something that I saw when I was taking the MRT to Paya Lebar. You can take a look up for this the next time you are at Paya Lebar and going down the escalator. Okay, this is Jollibee's ad, and guess what? It was 2-piece chicken with fries, best paired with Coca-Cola. So, of course, we know if a shop sells Pepsi, they will not have Coca-Cola. If they sell Coca-Cola, they will not have Pepsi. I just thought that how they are actually collaborating on their ads and having all those things put together actually does help people think about eating that chicken. Because if you have tasted Coke before, it really tastes good, especially in a hot and sunny day. Alright, so think about the emotions that you would like to evoke in your ad campaigns, okay? Social media or digital marketing. Is it happy, sad, being afraid, surprised, or disgusted? Before I end, all this is going to cost you time and money. So if you're going to think about how expensive it's going to be, I have another quote for you from Ralf Speth. Okay, these are two quotes that I use pretty often in my videos. That if you think that good design is expensive, you should look at the cost of bad design. If you are spending $100, $200, $300 a month, if you're not going to think through your campaigns, all this money is basically going to waste, and in a year, you're at least wasting $1,200 to $3,600 or more, especially if you're spending more money monthly on Facebook and Instagram ads. That's why our advanced courses are always for those who spend more money. For those who spend little, like $100 a month, it's probably really difficult to split your ad campaigns up to the 4 different marketing messages of A.I.D.A. Even if we split it into two, $50, you probably only get 50 clicks, and that's not enough for retargeting. Retargeting, you need at least 1,000 audience minimally, and if you have 1,000, that's going to cost you quite a bit to retarget to this 1,000 people. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please remember to drop a comment below. If this video has been helpful, do remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you have any questions at all, please remember to reach out to us. Our email is hello@skycrm.asia. You could also connect with me on LinkedIn if you'd like to check out our courses. We are always launching new courses every 3 to 6 months. Typically, we launch a new course every 3 to 4 months, and every year we have at least 3 to 4 courses, new courses that we have launched to help brands and small business owners, entrepreneurs understand more about social media and digital marketing. Alright, YouTube is going to come up soon, so stay tuned, stay subscribed to be notified of all these new things that are up and coming. We have a range of courses from MailChimp, LinkedIn, social media marketing to content marketing. If you're a service-based business, I would highly recommend you to explore LinkedIn, MailChimp, and content marketing. F&B retail, if you're training, if you're an adult educator, service-based, product-based, e-commerce, our courses are really for you. And if you're not sure which one you should sign up for, reach out to us at our email, hello@skycrm.asia. We'll be sure to help you out. So that's all I have for you today. We have about 8 to 10 courses on our website, so if you'd like to learn more, check that out. Our website is www.skydjagency.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you at our next video.